Alright guys, we have a few questions for the doc. Can you have a BBL and a tummy tuck at the same time?
So yes, you can have a BBL and a tummy tuck at the same time. It's recommended that if you do, that your BMI is between 27 and 30. So you can pull out. Now obviously it's a little different if you have big legs. The bottom part of you is big. But if you have a lot of fat here, then try to get your BMI down to below 30. But I do it all the time, and a lot of people are concerned about how they're gonna lay, but we have all of that worked out for you, so don't worry about that.
Do you have to have a tummy tuck if you only want the fat transfer from your stomach to your butt?
Wait, what?
So do you have to have a tummy tuck when you get lipo from your abdomen to you, and then put in your butt?
But you have to have a tummy tuck.
What? The question is, do you need lipo if you're doing a tummy tuck? The answer is no. They're two different operations. A lot of people need both of them, but that's not everybody. Tummy tuck is about removing skin. So if you have extra skin or kind of loose, flappy skin, then that's when we want to do a tummy tuck. Or if you have rectus diastasis, meaning that after you have kids, your rectus muscles are spread apart and there's no muscle here, so it's just kind of making your belly have a pot belly. That's another indication to do a tummy tuck. But the liposuction is if you have excess fat. A lot of people don't have not a lot of people, some people, especially thin people, they have a lot of loose skin because they were thin and then they had a baby, and now they have kind of this, the skin grew, and then when the baby went out, the skin just stayed long and stretched out, so they need the tummy tuck, but they don't necessarily need to have liposuction.
So you can have lipo without a tummy tuck, and you can have a tummy tuck without lipo.
Exactly.
Okay.
And last question, how long is the recovery for the procedure?
So it takes 6 months to a year to see your final results with the BBL, and it really does take that long. But as far as staying in town, you need to stay in town for about 7 to 10 days. You can go back to work in 2 weeks.
And why does it take that long for recovery?
Because it's really the liposuction, and the liposuction takes a while to see your final result, because when I go in and I do liposuction, I'm injuring a lot of internal structures, meaning the lymphatic. I'm just like kind of. Wait, ask me the question again.
Why does recovery take so long?
The reason the recovery takes so long is because there's injury to the lymphatic system when I'm doing liposuction. The lymphatic system takes fluid from the interstitial space and returns it back to the bloodstream. So, if that's damaged, then it leaves kind of pools of edema or fluid in the tissue, and that fluid can't get back into your lymph system. So, you do lymphatic massages and try to push the fluid out, but the roadways are injured and they need to be repaired, and it just takes that long for those areas to be repaired,
So basically you're swollen for a long time.
Yeah, you're swollen, but it's more than that. It's because, you're swollen, and so you have to, but the reason you're swollen, like normally if you get swollen, it'll go away quickly, but since you have an injury to your lymph system, it just takes longer.
And how long before you can sit with a BBL?
I usually don't want people to sit for 6 weeks to 6 months. I know that's a humongous, no sitting at all. You sit for 2 weeks, and then you sit on a curve cushion till 6 weeks, and then pretty much want to sit on that curve cushion for 6 months. But if you have to go out to the movies or out to dinner, I do allow you to not have to take that. But the bottom line is, everybody's a little different. Everybody's healing's different. So, it really is a case-by-case basis, and you really just gotta look at it yourself. The people that stay off of their butt the longest, they end up having a better result, I think, because the fat has to get a blood supply, take, and grow. And if you're smashing the blood supply, smashing the fat, then injuring the fat, or it's kind of shaping the fat as you sit down, then I think you'll have a different shape than if you stay off of it as much as possible.